a more competent designer. Because think about it, if all you do is just writing prompts, what's the difference between you and a high school kid that doesn't know anything about cars and is just gonna make a prompt?
Yeah, it does. It's like averages everything it's seen before.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's never going to be the best design or anything. It's
yeah,
just going to be average.
yeah. It's
Like,
making very general proposals. So and we'll kind of know, it's almost like it almost looked like the Chinese market. No hate
yeah,
towards China, but you know what I mean. Like when they have a lot of cars that they look alike, and they have a city car that looks like a Lamborghini, and it's just like that. It's just like a
something looks off.
something is off. Plus, people who are really spending the time on design, when their designs come up, you can tell. Okay, yeah, it's cool. So, yeah, it's part of it. And I think even artificial intelligence people, founders or anyone who, like people from OpenAI and any other artificial intelligence company, they know this. They know that the AI system needs to be fed, right? You need to put information into the system to operate better. You cannot just keep running the same thing with the same data. You have to have more input from humans to be updated. So, and if you think about it, AI systems are not 100% updated. They're updated on the information that is out there, but they're not updated on the things that are happening right now behind the scenes in any industry, design, anywhere, everywhere. Like things are happening right now, and the information that is happening right now is not in the AI systems. So that's the big disconnect too. It's not real-time updated data. So yeah, just to, if you know those basic foundations or those like fundamentals, yeah, you put AI in the right place, right? It's not about not using it, but it's about be mindful of what exactly what it is, right? And you put it in the right place and you use it as it is, right? That's my humble opinion. I might be wrong.
Hopefully not.
Yeah. I mean,
Do many people use it at the studio?
They did a couple of exercises, but just as because the industry wants to catch up with whatever technology is coming up. When they first introduced Gravity Sketch, all studios were doing Gravity Sketch. Then they introduced the augmented reality. Everyone was using augmented reality. So it's just that they're just gonna experiment. They're just gonna try to catch up. Which, in this case with AI, I think this is not something that they're gonna experiment and it's gonna go away. I think AI is pretty much gonna stay in the workflow, but they still trying to figure out what's going on, like how exactly. So, and since the industry management are not that AI experts, they're just trying to catch up. Well, yeah, they're gonna put a couple of exercises in the studio. So, but they did a couple of exercises that, hey guys, use this tool, whatever, make some iterations, and just to check the boxes with the upper management, right? And then once we're done with that, we send it to upper management, and we kept working on our things. So yeah, we use it as a experimental, let's see what happened type of thing. Not as a, oh my God, it's taking over. Right now we're all using AI. Nah. I've heard some other studios, but as I said, this is like, they haven't figured out what exactly is gonna be the workflow. Let's just put that there. But some of the guys that I know, I'm not gonna say names obviously, but some people I know, they're using some AI tools, but by their own. They're not using it because of the studio told them to. They're using it because they think it kind of like optimize the time or doing certain things. So yeah, to answer your question, yeah, some of the studios do use it as an experimental phase, and some other people inside of the studios use it by their own just to experiment too, or to optimize some of the process. But the bottom line, and this is something that I truly believe, because I've been seeing it, bottom line is, if you're learning how to design, you have to keep going with that route. You have to keep learning how to design, because AI is a tool that you're gonna use to optimize the way you do things. But you cannot ignore and you cannot ignore the process of learning and getting taste, getting style, and getting critical thinking, and getting that design sensitivity. Like, you need to still learn all those things, right? So you become a more competent designer. Because think about it, if all you do is just writing prompts, what's the difference between you and a high school kid that doesn't know anything about cars and just gonna make a prompt? So if you stay to those basics, it's like, yeah, you need to be competent, right? That's why a high school kid who knows Photoshop but who doesn't know how to design cars is gonna get beaten by a guy who knows how to design cars and knows Photoshop, right? So you still need that knowledge. That's what I'm trying to say. You still need to know what's going on. You cannot just prompt everything away. So
Yeah, true. I recently tried something. So I put my whole, the design and the brief and everything, put it into ChatGPT,
yeah,
and asked it to critique it like as if it's a design profession. And it surprisingly, it gave me like really detailed feedback. Like, your bone structure is not good. Give it a bit more bone, and then on the muscle, it was quite, professional about it.
Yeah,
it's quite cool.
Yeah, it's cool. The other thing though, I've used it before, right? I tried this before, and you have to be careful, because, as I said, it's great. Just keep using it. It's fine. But ChatGPT doesn't know. It's not too accurate when it comes to designing cars. So it's gonna give you very general things that might sound good to you, but as I said, I've used it before, and it's like, this is very general. This is not really helping the problem, right? So it's not too accurate. That's all I'm trying to say. So, but definitely is better than nothing, right? If you have no way to get information, but you enter your information in ChatGPT and gives you some insights, yeah, it's better than nothing. Like, keep doing it. But something that I noticed is not that accurate, because it's not trained based on this. And if you think about it, all the design knowledge, where is all the car design knowledge? Well, this is a question for everyone. Where do you think is all the car design knowledge? Do you think it's in a textbook or on a YouTube channel? Like, where is it? Like the whole design knowledge, what the industry knows about how to design cars properly, getting your style, getting this, getting that. Where is that knowledge?
I think nowhere, because it's so fragmentalized, right?
Yes.
Because like, if you go into like Europe, and a professor in Europe would teach you something very differently to something like a professor in, the basics are obviously still the same.
Yes.
But I guess the stylistic approach is a bit different now.
Yeah. So, and now I'm asking this question because then you go to first principles, right? You go to the basics. So then, if this design knowledge is fragmented, right, and is decentralized, and is locked in on designers' minds, OEMs, and schools, it makes a lot of sense that why would ChatGPT know about it? Because this is what this type of thinking is very useful, especially in this noisy era, right? Because it's like ChatGPT and any other artificial intelligence company is not gonna know if the software hasn't been fed with data. It's not gonna know what you haven't said or what you haven't shown. So ChatGPT is not gonna know about your personal details of your life, right? There's no way it's gonna know. There's no way, absolutely no way. So working under those premises is like ChatGPT is not gonna know about car design. It's gonna give you very vague, general information that finds surfing the web, which I think on the web there's some information. I'm not gonna lie, like there's a lot of valuable information, but it's not really it, right? So yeah, just consider that still the data is not there. So it will be there for sure, but it's not there. Okay. So okay, I think we're enough people. Today I was thinking about doing some more like portfolio / sketch review. So because I think some of you people were missing last class, we have limited time. We have around an hour and a half max. So, but yeah, we can check sketches today. If anyone wants to show something, I think Aras, you got something first?
Yeah,
You can.
I will try to be fast with them because I want to show like my portfolio and
Yeah,
some
sure.
other projects that I have, and maybe I could get advice like what should I throw out and get in.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the Zoom?
Just for the since we always have sort of like couple of new members, just give to everyone just a brief introduction, like
Yeah, we'll do.
like just briefly, where you from, where you studying, what's the purpose of that portfolio, etc. Just super quick.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, Aras, I'm from Lithuania. I finished studying a while back, but trying to get a job now, or maybe thinking of going to EMEA since for some didn't work. So yeah, this is my portfolio, like I guess general portfolio for now.
Mhm.
So yeah, this is the few projects I'll have. It's like a small city car. I did it at Psych as an internship.
Yeah.
And then two like the other project is for a competition, and the third project is like a personal project. So yeah, the companion, Psych Companion, it was like a small city car with a small scooter inside as a steering wheel. So it's a bit of a, you go to a city, you get the scooter, and you can travel with technically with the car through the whole city. That would be the idea, the rough idea. And yeah, these are some sketches. You told me to update some of them. So yeah, actually, this is a bit of a revised page already. And I remembered like some of the themes I wanted, but I forgot to implement like during the competition because of stress and living
obviously
conditions.
the pressure.
Yeah. So I remember like, oh yeah, there was like the whole parallel idea, like you're protected, and yeah, like exploring more of that here.
Yeah.
And it pretty much, is the screen pixelated for you as well, or is it just
Yeah, a
me?
little bit. Yeah, it's pixelated. I mean, we get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's the
I don't know why.
it's the signal over there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pixelated for me as well. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's probably the bandwidth.
Or maybe something broke.
Yeah.
In my
Or is
I
AI
don't know.
spying on
Yeah,
us?
design.
Just
Yeah. Yeah, but I updated some of the sketches.
Yeah.
I think it's more or less visible, the idea.
Yeah.
Added some of the packages.
Yeah.
And you, I think, have seen these, if you remember.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is another project. I think like this is based on a game, like a gamified car. You would have a bit of AI features that evaluate your driving and give you a level, like in a game.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you.
Just let me. I'm gonna throw out one comment in here. What I've noticed in your portfolio, regards of presentation, right? You need to have a very solid frame, right? Where everything is gonna land equally, right? Like just have a solid frame that you're not gonna touch, and all the information you're gonna put it here. And what I mean with the information is like sketches and all that. The background is a background, background
Yeah.
can stay like that. But the information, right? For example, because I see, and it makes it look more professional,
Mm-hmm.
more concise. Because think about it here, right? The amount of space you have from here to here, and the amount of space that you have from here to here. Like it's just that the elements are like, and then this is going to be different from the previous slide and from the previous project. So when I go to my portfolio in Photoshop, I got the guides, right? Like this. And and the guides help me to organize the information and to make sure that all the info is their limits are here. So everything, when you click, it looks very professional and consistent, right? Because can you go to the previous slide?
Yeah.
You see, you see where you are right now?
Yes.
And this one even like cropped, it's even cropped, right? And then you have the logo here, this here. It's just like, and then this here, and then this here, this here. It's just like tons of like different sizes
I was
and
thinking
variations. And
I'm probably gonna throw this project out because this project was I was trying to find a different style to do presentations and kind of learn, and I went all out. Like I did like this game type of presentation. So
and it's fine. I think it's fine. It's just a matter of be mindful on the organization of it. There's nothing wrong about the style or presentation or colors, or it's just how do you put things together?
Yeah, consistency.
Same information, just put a frame on it and make it more consistent.
Yeah, right? To be fair, I've been trying to do that on my new projects.
Okay. Sounds
projects that came after this. So like the Photoshop render again, like trying to experiment a bit. And the final render. So like the whole gamified theme, level 1, level 2, level 15, and like final levels kind of. And the Alfa Romeo projects, I think you've seen this before, and I believe I tried to update some of the sketches and the themes.
Okay.
Yeah, all of this, the sketching information. I think I could do better here still. Like I remember I updated this, but I think it can still be better. Yeah,
presentations can be more dynamic, right?
Yeah.
Because
last time you gave me
it looks like it looks like a what? It looks like a list, right? Not in this one, but in the previous one.
Yeah, you gave me some pointers last time on my Koenigsegg project, and I think I understand a little bit better now. So I think I could update these. Further sketches, and again try to do like a very quick package, but not the most detailed. And the final renders, I think you've seen these ones before, if you remember. And the motorcycle projects. So this is still a work in progress. I think you've seen this. I haven't updated this yet, but like this is the page I worked on recently, and this is the sketches, like the style I've been working on for the past few days. So I've shown this to my friend, and they told me like some of these sketches look cool, like as an illustration, but they don't look like a design sketch. Like,
the only thing is, continue. What's that?
Yeah, I just want your opinion on that. Like, would these sketches be fine, or should they change?
The thing is, the sketches should be focused on showing a form, right? Doesn't matter how, but they should focus on form. And this is almost like illustration focus, right? It's almost like you're putting a lot of attention on textures, on the sketch, around the sketch, but the lines still look very 2D, right? So these, if you get closer on this one,
I can try. I'll just.
If it's not possible, it's fine.
It is possible. I have it here.
Okay. Yeah, you see, I mean, it's not bad, and I'm not gonna say it doesn't have the design feeling at all. But I think you can still keep this energy, but try to spend it on the same way you're losing here. Try to kind of like do it in here, right? with the lines.
But
And this is the thing, you have to explain what's going on with the forms, right?
Yeah.
Because this looks to the
I cannot see what you're drawing, by the way.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh.
Do you guys see it?
Yeah, I can see
cannot
it when
see
I
it.
move away I can see it on everything except the photo for some reason.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'll just do this another way. Like I'll try to zoom in here, but the quality is going to be way worse.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
Yes. Okay, let me check. Can you send a screenshot of that sketch on the chat?
Yeah, but or I have Photoshop open, so I can just throw the photo on there as well.
Okay.
I think you can see.
Yeah, Photoshop, I can see it. Cool. Hey, those sketches are cool.
Yeah, so these are the ones I've been working on today, just an Audi SUV.
Yeah. Yeah,
I thought I don't like SUVs, so I will try to sketch them to understand them better and maybe come to peace with them. So if you try sketching that?
Yes, I'm gonna try to do some overlays on that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay.
You guys see it?
Yeah.
Let me know when you guys see the screen.
I don't know how to open your screen while sharing mine.
No, you can just stop sharing yours.
Yeah.
That'll be easier.
Yeah.
You see it now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool. So, yeah, this is what I was talking about. Your sketch right now, it looks heavy on illustration, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I like the energy of this. Wait, there you go. I like the energy of your strokes, but I think you should put that energy on the actual product, right? Mm-hmm. And what I mean is that looseness, right? Because when you do a patch or you do the whole line drawing like this, right? You're doing all of this, it's too heavy. It almost looks like 2D, right?
Mm-hmm.
So probably those lines need to be a little bit more loose, right? And second one, this whole sketch have exactly the same intensity. If not, this guy has more intensity, right? Like you need to check where the intensity is, right? So here's very intense, right? Maybe in some areas like this, right? Where your intensity should be just in one point and then it should vanish, right? To the rest of the sketch.
Yeah.
Right? So technically that's how it should work. And you have, that's why the image looks a little bit flat, because the whole thing is a lot of noise all over. So what I'm trying to do with this is I'm just gonna give you a couple points here. So let's say if I'm trying to do your sketch, right? I'm lefty, so I'm gonna, oops. Gonna switch it this way. All right. So if I go here, right, and let's say I want to do your design, right? You see from the get-go, I'm already sketching like that, like loose, right? I go here. And obviously you can do a lot of overlays later on. But so and this is where you need to start thinking about the volumes, right? Because what's going on here, right? And this is where you need to explain that, okay, is this a semi-cylinder type of shape, or what is it, right? Or is this just a...
Yeah, it's somewhat flat. If that
Yeah,
makes
if it's
sense.
somewhat flat, okay, put some thickness there, maybe, right? But it has to look like where you have some pieces in there, right? So, and then here, right? You just need to find the big picture, like what's the design, like what's the... And it doesn't have to be super detailed, but it has to explain me the form, right? So if I make something up in here, right, I'm gonna start doing this, and I assume this shape goes like that, yes, right? And then you're gonna have the wheel. And then the wheel has to be also like 3D, you know? I would say you need to get the 2D feeling out of your sketches. And it's happening because of two reasons. One, you're lacking of communicate. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong about the technique, but it's about the execution. How do you do it? So one is the lacking of 3D explanation. And the second one is lacking of focal point, right? Where you need to know exactly what's going to be the most busiest area, right? So I don't know too much about motorcycles, gonna be completely honest, but I know about technique and I know what's going on. So, but it's here. So, but this is the thing, it's volumes, right? There's something missing, it's just volumes. Like, okay, what's going to happen in this? There's gonna be another piece in there from the other side. And if you simplify the forms, it'll give you a better idea, right? Of how could you execute this, right? Same thing, you have these, just put it on 2D, right? 3D, sorry. Put it on 3D. And it will help. This will help, right? And then, you know, I'm making things up in here, but this is the thing. I'm making things up on 3D right now. So, but this is the first thing people are gonna criticize you on when it comes to, if you do some design sketches, the first thing they're gonna say is what's going on in there. What's the design, right? In terms of like, what is the geometry? Like right now I'm trying to guess what you sketch, right? But because it's really like, I don't know what's going on, right? But you see, it looks from a little bit 2D to 3D, right? I can see an actual piece right now. So then let's say I see a detail here somewhere. And this is my interpretation, right? I'm not saying this is the...
I think what you're...
My interpretation of your design, right? Then I don't know if this thing is gonna have some... Right? So, and as I said, this technique is cool. Like if you make your sketches more vibrant like that, and you have some lines here and there, right? The same way you do it, right? This, I think is fine. But remember, your objective is to communicate the form, right?
Yeah.
So it has to have some form in there.
think of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try again on the same sketch because, yeah, this was pretty much the first attempt on that angle and
Yeah.
shape. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I can see where I went wrong now that you like sketch on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, do you have any tips on like digital sketching, but like specifically on like how do you sketch? Because like when I sketch, the biggest problem I have, my hands get so fatigued, I can't do it for like very long. As in comparison on physical sketching on paper, like I don't feel any strain at all.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's fine because on digital, because it's not natural, you know. Like when you're on paper, you can put all the weight on the table. You're more comfortable position, and when it's digital, you're kind of like, if you're like me right now, you have your hand hanging right all the time. It's
Yeah.
almost like doing oil painting, right? Your hand has to actively be doing.
No, even oil painting, like it's incomparable. Like I could do oil painting all day, but
Yeah.
digital is just the problem I always get is with my pinky finger.
Yeah,
Like it becomes in so much pain. It gets in so much pain. Like I have to stop.
Yeah, it's just so unnatural. That's why.
Yeah, so I guess there's no secret technique. No, just you have to
that's
prepare
just
everything.
that's just the secret technique will be your setup at home, right? Like, oh, I have this globe that I put on my hand so I can sketch smoother, or I lower the screen, or I put the screen on the table as if it was a piece of paper. So that's yeah. There's not really a secret, but that's kind of like
something you could do is you could take your tablet and put it on your lap and just sketch like that. I've had the same issue with the tablet on a stand and my hand hurting from sketching for too long. So I just put it on my lap, and it's just dependent on how you're like using it, because the paper is flat and you're sketching on a tabletop. And as opposed to sketching on the screen, you can't keep the screen flat because you will have to look at it directly. So
Yeah.
That's the key difference. So, get comfy. There's no set rule for how you have to keep it, just whatever is comfortable.
I mean, I've tried
sit in
all of
bed.
those, a lot of those techniques, even on the lab, and nothing helps. Like I have it
Nothing
on
helps.
half a stand, so it's the best. So I was just wondering if there's a better trick.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
because
it's just-
even in regular sketching, in paper sketching, I hold my pencil quite wide usually. Like it's not like you would hold a pen. It's I hold it upwards, basically, not downwards, like you normally do.
Okay.
It's if you look how people sketch,
Styluses.
like if you look how people sketch in live sketching classes, like how people sketch people, like that's how I more or less hold my pencil. Like that's a common arts technique.
So do you hold it from the back, like towards the rear?
Kinda, yeah. Like
Okay.
if you put your fist up, like right in front of you, my pencil is always pointing up, not down. Like if you hold it in between your fingers, if that makes sense.
Interesting.
But that's just for pencils. Other tools, it's almost impossible. Or paintbrushes also. Like I do that.
Much of the weight of these paintbrushes and styluses is towards the front. So I can see how that might be an issue.
Stylus is the issue is you can't hold it flat because it wouldn't react with the screen.
That's true, yes.
So technically, yes, this, right?
Yeah.
Just how to make it 3D, right? I kind of like improvise on your design, but I'm trying to come up with shapes that looks like, okay, I can do this on 3D, right?
Yeah.
And maybe if you support yourself with a 3D model, that also helps. So,
yeah, I do have a 3D model.
Yeah. But yeah, nothing wrong with the technique, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just try to make it more 3D, right? That is
I can reshare my screen and like show
the
3D model and the rest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
from here, where is it? And you can do tons of overlays, but technique is fine, right? It's just
I see.
you have to make it work, right?
Mhm.
That was like the story of my life in Art Center, right? I have loose sketches, but I have to make it work, the form, right?
Yeah.
So, but that's it. I mean, it doesn't matter about the strokes and all that. Like you can still be loose, but the information has to be there,
hmm
right?
Yeah. In comparison, like if you see my screen now, I can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
the difference kind of.
Yeah.
And you can see on others, the structure is a bit clearer. I think this is the least clear sketch of all of those. It's more
Yeah. Yeah.
almost like a hero sketch, like
Yeah.
putting a person.
Yeah.
I wanted to put a person to give context.
Yeah.
But yeah, more of the structure, like in other pages,
Cool.
you can see like what I was working with, and
Yeah,
this
that's good.
one.
Yeah, this looks more clear. Yeah.
Yeah, so this needs still more updating. I think I might
Yeah.
experiment more with the style
Yeah.
and show more of these. But
Can
yeah,
you
the
go-
3D model.
Can you go back to that? Will you see here? No, on the. Keep going. Here.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. This is what's hurting you. Wait, give me a second. There you go. This is what's hurting you because you're putting an outline of the whole thing, right? You see, you're making like patches like this, almost like it looks almost like an Illustrator vector, right?
Mhm.
So it doesn't look sketchy. Why? Because there's no variation on line intensity, right? Almost
Yeah.
like just a little bit I can see here, but in general, it needs a little bit more of variation. You know what I mean?
I think, yeah.
I think you're
always
doing
struggle.
the whole overlay like this, right? There's no little bit of like freedom on sketching, right? Like
Yeah, that's why I said like I need to redo this page with the new style because I
Yeah.
always struggle with like
Yeah.
digital or pencil
Yeah.
to get the variation because like if
Yeah.
I try to do variation, it would become
Yeah.
a mess and
Yeah.
it's unreadable. So
Yeah.
it was a compromise to make it readable, kind of.
yeah.
So I will
Also-
try to redo this now.
Yeah. Just redo them. Try to make some overlays on top of them.
Yeah,
Or redo
Yeah.
them and show me next time.
yeah.
Or
I'm
share
slowly
those
working on this
in the
project,
chat too, and I can talk about it
Yeah,
later
okay, so-
on. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is kind of the end of this project.
Yeah.
Just some. I put the personas at the end just so I can compare them to the
Yeah.
environment they're in, basically. So
Mhm.
near future persona with like person on the hill and kind of a cyberpunk persona in a cyberpunk city.
Yeah.
So this is the last of this project, and then some pre-sketches. I think, yeah, these are old, so I will be throwing these out. Like this is an old project. More sketches. Yeah, this is. I thought this was cool at the time. Now I see a lot of problems with this, so this will be out.
Yeah. And you know what? That's the thing. It's like it's just it's what you know is reflected on
Yeah.
the sketches, right?
Yeah,
Like Photoshop is a tool, modeling is a tool, but yeah, it kind of
Yeah, so-
helps a lot if you know what you're doing.
yeah. So these were experiments. Like,
Yeah.
this is the first project that I did like a cyberpunk version of, like
Mhm.
a tuned version of. Wanted to make a model, but never had the time to actually mod this. So
Yeah.
still want to. And yeah, some other sketches. And now, if you don't mind, I want to show like a few other projects that I have. Maybe
Yeah,
you
sure.
can see some. Oh yeah, this is the Koenigsegg.
Okay, nice.
So you've seen all of this. I just updated some of the pages, except these, like changed the structure. I think I could still do some extra sketches with like the new
Yes.
technique I'm trying, and make it more dynamic still. But
Did you-
if you
Did you do an internship back then?
back when,
Oh, you said you graduated from design, right?
oh yeah, I did internship for Psych. So the first project you saw was from the internship.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. So I did like a few updates on the project based on your feedback last time.
Yeah,
So Not much has changed, just the page structure basically.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just wanted to show the project because of upcoming question, and like one other projects I will skip few pages. But yeah, like you've seen few sketches from this,
Mm-hmm.
but I would have to do all of them new.
Mm-hmm.
I'm showing this project because some people say it looks quite cool, and they don't know. Like I never liked this, even after finishing. I thought it was fun to work on, but it
Mhm.
very quickly like found its way out of my portfolio.
Mm.
So this is just for context, and
Yeah.
then yeah, just the stuff I'm working on Photoshop is like sorry, why can't I turn this off? Oh
What happened?
yeah, and just some
okay.
sketches.
Cool. I mean, those
I'm-
actually look. I can start seeing something there, right?
Yeah, so this is basically third iteration, second day of this technique, like experimentation. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to adjust
Yeah.
to the problems I've seen, like lack of focal points and all of that.
Yeah.
So the focal point is kind of cheated in by fitting
Yeah.
in the background.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm just trying to adjust.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I think it's cool. As you said, like just the whole energy is fine. I like it.
Hmm.
But maybe you need to do a little bit more of a shading management, I would say, right? Because it's almost like you want to put all that harsh shading everywhere, where it should be a little bit more manageable. And what I mean is, for example, in Art Center we do, I mean, probably same in many schools, right? But we do like the cube exercise, where you said 1, 2, 3, and probably 1 is clear, 2 is a little bit of a shading, right?
Hmm.
And maybe the 3 is super dark, right?
Yeah.
So you have 3 different variations, right? So here, for example, if this whole side of your car, oops, let me go to, this is going to be the number 1, right? You still need to do all the shading, but it should be a little bit lighter, right?
Yeah.
And then if you get all the 2 surfaces, which is this, right? It's because it's coming from, if you look at the cube, it's coming from this way, right? All the 2 surfaces, it should be a little bit darker, right?
Yeah, I understand now. Yeah.
And then you got the 3rd surfaces, which is, if you look at the cube, you get the 3rd surfaces here, right? You almost barely see here. It's a little bit more dark. All of that, and probably at the bottom, like if you have like a ramp angle, it should be darker, like this.
Yeah.
Or
Okay,
here,
let's
you know,
screenshot this.
like the rocker panel, darker.
Yeah.
So that would literally like help you a lot with the reading, right?
Yeah.
Just focus on those 3 values, right? And I think the representation of your sketches is going to improve, right? So you still keep the shading. I think shading is super important, just to explain your design, but manage it, right? Lighter shading, right? Here, a little bit more darker shading here,
Yeah.
and the darkest shading where the yellow area is, right?
Yeah, I will try.
Just manage it and you'll be fine. Because these sketches look cool. Like there's something in there. Like I can see some technique. Maybe also put a little bit more work on the wheels. They look a little bit lazy, like fuck it. Like
Yeah. I've
so
I tried to redo them just
Yes.
before the class, but
and
I
what
can
I
see the
mean,
problem.
yeah, and what I mean is not I don't want a perfect sketch of the wheel. No. What I mean is you just need to have the sketch, the circles on the right place. That's it. It can still be loose like this, right?
Yeah.
You can still have it like this, the rim like that, but it has to be on the correct, in the correct position, right? You can still be loose. I mean, these are not bad, but they have to look consistent, right?
Yeah.
So, but that's it. That's what I mean, right? Because this is off. It's off position. It's off. Like it's just almost like chop the wheel. Here is like an oval. It's not even a circle. It looks weird.
Yeah,
Right?
I understand.
So, but yeah, I think these sketches are, from all the sketches you show me, these are the best. Those are the cool ones. So, and I think if you manage how to do the shading, lighter shading, medium shading, hardcore shading, if you manage those layers, your sketch is gonna look way better than this.
Yeah.
Even
And
the
then-
same design, same sketch.
Yeah, and I want to show like the last project I've worked on, and I was told that I should probably include, but I'm not sure. Like
Yeah.
the Polestar project I've done.
That looks
So
cool.
this was also for a competition.
Yeah.
I liked like working on this, but I never thought it was good enough. But
Mhm.
other people like told me it's one of the best projects I've done, like from my
Mhm.
overall the finish.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if I should revisit this and maybe fix it up for a portfolio, or I should keep it out. So I just showing like some of the things out here, and
You
my
can you can fix it. I mean, you can rework a little bit or refine.
Mhm.
Make sure you have a proper package design,
yeah,
just to show a reference. What kind of
Yeah.
car are you doing?
yeah. So as you can see, this is why it looks like this. Like I
yeah.
try to do it as wild as possible on
Okay.
purpose.
Yeah.
So yeah, like my final question would be like, which projects do you think I should keep in my portfolio?
Mm,
If you still remember like which
Yeah,
projects
yeah.
you've shown.
what are the newest one? I mean, definitely the Polestar. Keep it.
Oh, you think so? Okay.
Yeah. I think it has potential, man. Because I think also the whole treatment of the car is cool.
Yeah, that's interesting.
For the Polestar, definitely the which one was it? The Alfa Romeo? Yeah,
Alfa Romeo?
Yeah, I think it's cool. You just need to refine it.
Okay.
And also, I would suggest literally get wheels and tires, because these are kind of like made up, right?
Yeah.
And you see like there's no rim, there's nothing. It's just like it makes it feel like a toy, right?
Yeah.
So I would get proper wheels and tires. If I were you on this project, and I'm saying keep these because it's already a lot of work and you just need to tweak some stuff. But if I were you, I would just raise the bed line a little bit more. So
I see. Yeah.
you get the cabin a little bit more dynamic and you get a little bit more of the body. The ratios, because right now it almost looked like 50-50. It almost looked like the bed line is in the middle.
Yeah. I
Right.
see.
And that makes the car look very like city car. You know, it's just takes away the whole muscle, right? Your car can look way better. Put a side view.
I see.
Yeah, there you go. You see, it's right in the area where is it like a too friendly, too weak car, or it can be just more like a dynamic car. And also but yeah, I believe that you should raise the bed line a little bit more, just a little bit more, not too much.
Okay.
So, and also,
Yeah.
keep on the side view. Stay on the side view. Yeah, if you look at this point and this point and this point and this point, right? I'm not sure if that's your intention, but you have way more from the A pillar, the windshield, you have a lot of room, and then here's too short and here's too short. I'm not sure if that's the intention, but just work on the gesture of this whole thing.
Yeah, I think I can show like how it came to be. I think this was the idea. of
Yeah.
having like a massive window at the back, like if you were laying at the back seat.
Yeah.
So I think that's how it ended up, how I ended up with this decision.
Okay. Cool.
Wait,
All right.
Aras, have you heard of the Rinspeed Zazen? Zazen, I don't
No.
remember. It has a similar design, a full glass greenhouse, similar to yours. I think you should check that out. It would be pretty cool.
Can you type it in chat because I didn't quite understand?
Yes, sir,
what
of
the
course.
name is.
You can make this wider.
Okay.
I mean, still you can have the same feeling, but has to look like purposeful, right?
Mhm.
Like that. It looks more realistic, right? And
Yeah.
it's like from designers' eyes, like you have the people with experience inside of the studios. We all know that you work with platforms and A-pillars are over here, right? And if you
Yeah.
just do something that is too round like that, they already know like something is off.
Okay. Sorry.
So just that. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things to work on, right? But I give
Yeah.
you a couple of points that okay, and be more. I guess try to summarize your pages a little bit more, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and I think when you show the renders, now I see the thumbnails.
Yeah.
Some of them they look too small, almost like too shy, like you don't want to show them, right? Probably the
yeah.
Alfa Romeo, I think they're okay, but some others from the city car, I guess, on top. Yeah, you see like those like little like they look little compared to the whole
I see.
page, right?
I see. Yeah.
They look like tiny, right? Yeah, instead of like the car being this size, right? Boom, and then you have another little car here, right? And
I
then
see.
you have this car here, boom, and then you have another car.
Yeah. So should I keep the city car as a project as well?
Yeah, I think so.
And so, yeah, like I wanted to ask, like, should the Koenigsegg be another project?
Oh, that's for sure.
50%?
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
So let's say 4 projects is enough, probably, right? Or
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Like,
I
if
mean,
you
if-
were to read a portfolio,
If you keep like 4 projects per very solid, I think that's enough.
Mhm.
You don't have to have many.
okay,
But make sure they're super solid in terms of presentation, sketching, and all that, right?
yeah,
So, and I would suggest when you have your pages of sketching, don't put too much of a background, like colors and things like that, because
I see.
it just get distracted from the, because what you're trying to show is the product, the form.
hmm
You don't try to show a lot of colors in the background and all that. So that's almost like it's not a priority. It's not what
Yeah.
we're trying to see. So
Yeah, I'll just do that right
Yeah.
away. So I have
like
no
if you
choice
see
but to
some
do
of
this.
if you focus on some of there's some portfolios online and
Yeah.
you can check that these guys almost like they focus on the sketches, right? They don't put like
Yeah.
distracting backgrounds, right?
Yeah, I will fix
So,
it.
cool.
Yeah, I think.
All right.
Aras, one thing.
Yeah.
Sorry to keep interjecting. Could you open the Koenigsegg Gripen project? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, just zoom in onto the sketch pages that you have going on.
Like
Yeah. Yeah, any of them. So I can't help but notice that you have these massive gaps between
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
sketches, the top and then the main sketch. So, and your tinier sketches also have gaps between them. You are far better than me in design, but I can't help but notice that you should probably follow like a visual hierarchy, dominant,
Yeah.
subdominant, subordinate. So, group them together, bring them closer, but still maintain that big hero sketch, supporting sketches, and tinier sketches in the background.
Yeah, I think for this, I will just do extra sketches so I can fill
that
them
would be
in
good.
better, because like some of these just felt not good enough to fill the page.
Yeah.
So I think
For
I
sure.
can do like with the technique I just showed, like I've been working on. I think I can do a much better sketch now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I will try that and
Okay. Yeah.
maybe
Good, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
have something way cooler than
Yeah, you
this.
should have, to be honest, if I want to be completely transparent with you, you should have this level of project and up. Like you should treat this project as sort of like your benchmark. Like
The Koenigsegg?
you should have sketches like that
Yeah.
and models like that. I know the other projects are old, but you keep them
Yeah.
if you don't have more. But if you keep doing more projects, I would say have a projects like this and up. Like
Yeah. I was quite happy with like
yeah, it
a
looks
lot
cool.
of execution with this project.
Yeah, looks cool.
So yeah, I will probably try to participate in like the next challenge as well. Maybe something great will come out of it, because
Yeah.
this has worked. So
Could
who
you
knows?
remind me where do you study? Was it CCS?
No, I studied in Coventry.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so
For some reason I thought,
yeah, I started
so
in a
did
very
I.
troubled year.
Yeah.
Like I studied during COVID when
I see.
everything there was kind of falling apart.
Of course, yeah.
I'm just trying to
Yeah. No, yeah, I get it, man.
fix
Yeah.
what I did
Yeah.
not learn properly.
Yeah. No, I get it. COVID was kind of like a little trouble back then. So
Aras, which year was it?
I graduated in 23, so I started in
23.
20
It's
20
22.
2020, 2021?
I think either in 2020 or 21 I started.
Ah, okay.
You might know Anand, I think.
I don't.
Not sure. Yeah, no, I studied in Contra as well 1 year after you. Yeah.
I see.
There's a
Yeah,
guy then, fellow Coventry University. Then
Yeah, they're having a pretty tough time right now because not many students are coming in.
Yeah, I think the reputation followed them. Like there was a whole thing of a lot of like the Coventry management like falling apart with a lot of design companies, the OEMs.
Yeah.
So my year basically had no context with the industry, which I realize now is like one of the worst things that could happen.
yeah.
So yeah, a lot of us are struggling. Like few of us got lucky and found jobs.
Yeah.
Others are not so lucky because there's no context, there's no one to refer you.
Yeah.
So I got one internship, but I didn't manage.
Did you post stuff on social media, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest fan of social media, but
but I think
tried.
but I think I've noticed this, right? But a lot of people, man, are on Instagram. A lot of the designers, like professional designers, even the VPs or directors. Like I've seen like some crazy like directors from brands, popular brands, right?
Yeah.
Bugatti, Lamborghini, Ferrari, they're there. And even though if they don't post anything, some of them do, but some other they're just kind of like lurking, I guess, on Instagram, watching people's work. But I gotta say, like people is there. People are there in Instagram. And
no. I do use Instagram, but
I would really encourage everyone just to post not your entire portfolio, but start building some sort of like audience and reputation on Instagram, because that also helps a lot, because people are watching your job. People are watching what you sketch and your techniques and all that, and and that could help you to get some opportunities. So
Yeah, I think I usually just posted like finished projects and less
Yeah.
sketches, but I think I will be more confident now to post sketches because I
Yeah.
do like
Yeah.
for the first time in a while I feel that these sketches can be good enough
yeah,
to actually post.
and also you can just post it, man. Like you can also ask me for tips, right? For how to post, what to post. Like I can help you out with that. But the thing is, like, you guys need to be active somehow, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to put yourself out there for sure, and especially these days. Like, I'm not saying that social media, like, this is nothing pro or against social media. I'm just pointed out that you have a tool where there's a lot of eyeballs, people are watching. You can build reputation, an audience, and people can see who you are. Just use it. That's what I'm saying, right? And I think Instagram is a powerful platform when it comes to that. Like, there's a lot of professional eyeballs on Instagram, and they can look at, like, all the designers and directors, managers here from California, they're on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying like they're doom scrolling, no, but they're on Instagram looking at sketches, people's work. Like, they're looking there, like, they're aware of what's going on. So you better put yourself out there and just start building some good profiles, I would say, right? So yeah, it's just a marketing tool if you think about it. Just use it, man. So
Yeah, maybe
it's-
next time I
Design
can bring
industry-
my Instagram for
Yeah.
roasting.
instead of having your work like hiding in the shadows, right? And just like maybe you post it on Behance or something like that, but a lot of people are on Instagram, man. I don't even
It's
go
basically
to
unfiltered.
Yeah.
It's like car design is connection dependent. So Instagram
Mm.
is like,
Yeah.
it gets you closer to other designers.
Yes,
Sorry
man,
to interrupt.
I've seen this myself. Like a lot of people from the studios, not just California, like everywhere, they're on Instagram. Like any top designer that you can think of, most of them are on Instagram, and LinkedIn too. Then say here LinkedIn, yeah, for sure, LinkedIn too. But to be honest, to be completely honest, maybe this is just me, but I don't remember the last time I went on Behance. I don't really go there. So but maybe this is just me. But LinkedIn and Instagram, just be there, man. That's where all the connections are. And that's where you can put yourself out there. Because nobody's going to be like chasing you, right? Like, you almost want to show the people who you are. And then you get a couple reactions, right? And then you can start like knocking doors. Right? So
I think designers are also open to conversations at times. Like I've had a chat with like a couple of designers at
Yes.
Nissan Europe and
Yeah.
Tata.
Yeah.
They're quite nice.
Yes.
They're really nice.
Yes. So yeah, you get to meet people. Like, you put a badass sketch and maybe a designer say, "Hey man, that's badass," or "I like it," and you can start a conversation just because of that. And yeah, man, that's how you do things. But you have to put your work out there. Cool.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. No.
I'll let someone else share if there's still
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I know.
realize I took a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much for
Yeah,
that.
no worries. So, anyone wants to share anything else?
I've got a portfolio.
Yes. Sure.
Do you want to check out the link I've sent, and I'll just
Oh.
curate it because
Yeah.
better
I mean, you can
resolution.
also share your screen if you want.
No, I think I'd prefer the other one because
Okay.
actually never mind. I'll just share it.
No,
Just
it's
a
fine.
sec.
I have the link in here, so. All right. Behance.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think it should fix itself on the second page.
Okay,
Oh.
there you go. All right. So Coventry too. Nice.
Yeah, Coventry as well. Did my master's there. It's been like about 8 months or so since I graduated.
Mm.
And I did end up doing an internship, but it was mainly dealing with engineers. So
Yeah.
and not a studio experience, but
Mm.
so these are the 4 main projects. Basically, none of them is the university project because
Mhm.
I think skills like kind of quickly started developing after the
Yeah.
university.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No, I can tell
so-
sketches look good
yeah,
so
thank you.
far. Yeah.
So the first one is Corvette,
Mhm.
and I just after looking at hiring for GM, and it was I think, but at this point they didn't come out with the newest one that they revealed in California.
Mhm.
So this is before that, and it was mainly inspired from the Stingray.
Yeah.
And the idea was like Corvette had this change in direction from going front engine to mid engine,
Mhm.
and I think I designed something that would be really futuristic, change its shape, the top canopy
Mhm.
from like front to back, and like the form should be able to work in both front and the rear engine as well. So the mass would be basically people because it's an electric powertrain. So the mass shape would be people instead of the engine.
Mm.
So yeah, started from this. Initially was thinking of using like rubber bands to bind the whole canopy, but and if you could scroll to theme A, yeah. So these were the initial sketches. It was started with like almost a speed form, and then put some wheels on it,
Mhm.
and yeah, it was the first direction was mainly like having a really sharp nose, almost the same as a Stingray.
Yeah.
And you can scroll down. So this was the first theme. And you can keep scrolling.
Mhm.
And the second theme was it was more so from the visually, it was more so from the rear of the 68, I think, Corvette, and it was more so almost like a aeroplane. The front and like the window would be divided into 2 parts,
Mhm.
and you would show a render of it. So yeah, so almost like
Okay.
split between 2. But
Yeah.
I ended up deciding on the first theme because I think in terms of like mixing up with the concept,
Yeah.
it went better. So
Yeah.
in the next page, I've done some development on the first one itself,
Cool.
more sketches.
Yeah. Sketches are cool.
So yeah, and then next is the Blender model for it. Sorry, this is the final renders for it, for the front third quarter and the rear third quarter.
This is on top of Blender?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
just okay.
Just a sketch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks cool. I like it.
Thank you. So yeah, this was the first one and front half, and second image is the second half. And then there's the Blender shots of it.
Okay.
So on the left, I've shown like the canopy changing from the front to the back.
Mhm.
And it's like a 3-person vehicle that goes into like 2-person when it's cruising. So yeah, that's the first project. And
Cool. No, it's just nice. Probably you could do some improvements on the. I think it'll help to look more finished. Well, not finished, but more a little bit more mature. Probably
Yeah.
on the front, right? You can have maybe a little bit of material here, right?
oh,
You should still
Okay.
keep the thin looking, right? This I think is nice, but because this looks like it's missing a piece, right?
yeah.
It's almost like it's too it's gonna break, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you need to have this looking of that you have layers of material in here. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and it'll look more mature in there. And then here you can also like add a little bit more of
a blackout. Yeah.
yeah, I think you need to have some sort of like a splitter
Mm-hmm.
or something. Like here, maybe you have another piece that does this, right?
Yeah, I could do that.
Right. So, and this is just to complete the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you just have these all exposed, it just looks so weird because it looks
Yeah.
incomplete. It looks like
Yeah.
pieces are gonna be falling in the engine and all of that. Like there's no filter, right? You need to have sort of like a filter system, if you can say it like that, right?
Yeah.
So, and still, it can be like super futuristic still. Like I'm not saying make it conventional. No, I'm just saying put the pieces in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I think something like this with a middle spine, it might help, right?
Yeah.
Or you can do that, or you can have something like this way. I don't know, up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Or just
Yeah.
have a middle spine there.
One of the reviews I got was like the 3D was looking like kind of toyish.
Yeah.
And I couldn't really find out why that was the case. So I think that might be able to like make it more finished.
Probably the people said that it looks like a toy.
So I was in contact with one of the professors at IED, and I just sent him an mail for portfolio review, and the 3D is really toyish.
Yeah, I could say that maybe because of the cabin.
Could be.
Right here, you're missing a piece of.
Yeah.
Yeah, because without it, it looks like you're missing a piece of the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me go to the next one. Oops. Okay, so toyish. Yes, because of the cabin. It's just what is this? Wait. Well, help me with this. What is this?
It's
curious.
It's like an air intake. So I've modeled like turbines inside as well. So just where the glass put some turbine thingies to cool the whole car down.
Okay.
So these were the intakes for it.
Yeah. So I guess you can change the angle or the execution of this air intake because it looks like no air is gonna pass through here because the air doesn't go like this, right?
Yeah.
The air literally goes like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you should communicate that this air intake maybe, I don't know, let me make something up. Maybe you can have, maybe your air intake is like this, like this, right? That would be more believable.
Yeah.
Because then it looks more purposeful, like, okay, I can tell that the air goes like this.
Yeah.
This, right?
Yeah.
But if you just have it like that, I know you like the graphic and it's fine. I mean, that I'm not gonna say get rid of that graphic, but maybe just do it in a way that is a little bit more believable, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And maybe less, a little bit thinner. It doesn't have to be that, because that's one of the things that might look a little bit toyish, right? Because it's too playful. It's too big. The graphic is too big, too playful. That's one of the things.
Yeah.
And the other thing is the size of the fenders, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you look at the volumes, you have almost like 1, 2, 3. If we put the divisions.
Mm. Oh yeah.
Same, right?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. This is a little bit less obvious.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit, but very similar, right?
Yeah.
Where in reality you have volumes like this, then maybe like this, right? So then you have more room in here, and maybe your volume goes like this, right? So you make it wider, right? This way, right? And same goes with the cabin. If you have that construction, maybe the cabin is gonna get just a little bit wider, right? Just a little bit wider, right? And this, instead of being like a very pin-headed cabin, you can have a little bit more construction, right?
Yeah.
Like this is just a construction. It's not a blackout. But this is like how your cabin should be constructed, where you have a little bit of flat area and then goes like that, right? And then, okay, this guy, maybe you can have it a little bit less. You finish it, right? Maybe you open up a little bit more like this, right? Open it up a little bit more, make it wider, right? Lights all the way here. You see, and this makes it look a little bit more. Also the body side, right? This, make sure the body side is roughly here, right? So you give a little bit of shoulder, right? So it's not too like a Coca-Cola bottle, right? From the top, like, because you're stressing this too much, right? That's why it looks a little bit like a toy. I think I make this joke last time, but with if you do cars like that, it's almost like this is like the handle for the kid to grab the car, right? So I make a joke like that, but it's just that the point is that you make it look a little bit more mature. So in this side, you get to see a little bit more of the shoulder, and the other side, right? Like you can still have the fenders. I mean, I get what you guys trying to do the fenders so exaggerated because you want it to look more powerful, but sometimes it's not the case. It doesn't help. So, but you see, you have the volume coming up that way. You finished the whole front. You make it a little bit wider, right?
Yeah.
And then the cabin, just make sure you have like a construction instead of having just pin-headed like that. Right? You have a little bit more construction. Volumes, instead of having 1, 2, and almost look like the same division, just try to make it right. It's almost like that. Right? So same design. The only thing that is going to change is the execution of the volumes, right? Right?
Yeah, all in all looks like better proportions as well.
So
everything is much more divided.
You can make it, can exaggerate it. Like that. Then you have spine, you have a little bit of body here. Still have the same design, but those things, that is going to help you automatically. I'll send those screenshots on the chat.
Thank you.
Omar, I had a quick question regarding this design. You're pretty cool with aerodynamics. So, I mean, the front of the car, the underbody is like almost like a boat's hull. Won't that cause the front to lift up when you're going fast? Like, won't you want the air to be directed upwards to push the car towards the ground?
Oh, that's why you have all the aero at the front. I mean, that's why you have all those, like these, if it's uncovered, like just like that.
Uncovered.
That's why it looks like it's gonna go up if you go fast. It's gonna go like that.
Yeah.
But you have like a center spine, and you have the proper aerodynamics here, which is gonna redirect the air towards the sides and all that. Yeah, that's why you have all those features there, because then the air can be redirected.
Got it. Okay.
right? So, and then also you have your whatever, if you have a spoiler at the back, right? This is going to keep the car planted in the ground, right?
Yeah.
Little things like that. I mean, you don't have to put it, but that's the function of the spoiler. Like it just keeps pushing the car down the road so it doesn't lift. So yeah, that's why you have all the aero features, right? Because it's gonna redirect the air. That's the purpose of the aero feature, so your car doesn't fly away.
Right.
So yeah,
You see a lot.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a good design. I like it. You just need that refinement, because I think the front is really badass. It's cool. You
Mm.
just need that refinement, right?
Yeah. All right.
You see, like this thing, right? You see how this thing is opening up like that, right?
Yeah.
If you draw a line like this, so should be the other way around, where it's doing this, right? Do this. You see, it has to be like
Mhm.
that, right?
I have a
the-
quick question about the design. Is this an electric car or a combustion engine car?
I was thinking electric, with the cooling being managed with like turbines. So yeah, but yeah, mainly
I see.
electric.
Yeah, because I was thinking like in that case, where is there a snorkel and all of the air intake if there's no engine to feed the air to?
Yeah. The way I thought it was like, since the car is getting so heated up, and it's the batteries would need some cooling. That's why I put up the air intakes and stuff. And also to like redirect the air around the body, I think.
I think this is a bit like putting a rear intake on a front engine car.
Hmm.
I don't think electric vehicles would need this much air, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. But
The
it's
cheapest
also
solution
about
would be
like,
to just add exhaust tips and be like, ah, yeah, this is a combustion powered.
Yeah.
true. Yeah, so this is the MG project. I think I did it about 10 months ago. And the brief was provided by MG for a competition, was to make like a family car.
Yeah.
Two family cars actually, which would like couple with each other and complement each other. So my main idea was to like take an activity like camping and existing together and make two cars which would like be specific for that. So this one, the bigger one, is for just going outdoors with the family, cruising on highways, and yeah, the form is kind of inspired from like the older MG cars, which have like a sloping hunch. So yeah, that's the first one, and these are the sketches that I did for like different ideation, different graphics, and yeah. So
Cool.
that's the first final views of
Yeah.
first direction.
I like your
Then the second car.
presentations.
Oh, thank you.
I think that I mean, this is a little bit too saturated, too much sketches.
Mhm.
But I think these ones, they're successful, especially these ones, because you have like a white background, just a very light value, but you kind of show the form, right? So I think this works. I mean, this type of style, and then very clean renders, like this works too. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah,
cool.
it's I saw a portfolio from a guy at Ferrari. He almost did it like a magazine back in the day when they used to print it out.
Yeah.
So it was kind of picked it up from that portfolio. I can send it in the WhatsApp if you guys want.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
So
cool.
yeah, and this was the, after this, it's the second car, which should be like a really tiny car.
Yeah.
So that's the first one, that's for like off roads, and this is the second one, which is for like camping. And it would kind of seat like two
Mm.
people and a kid, and
Yeah.
it's got like seats which could like be used for sleeping as well. Take it to like
Cool.
remote places.
What do you use for
So that's-
rendering?
Just
Blender.
Blender.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should give a tutorial how to do this on Blender, man. I'm not as good
I
in
think I
Blender.
recognize there's a scene
Yeah.
in Blender Kit called Sunflower Hill or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
The scene is from there. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
This is just like images that I mean, instead of like modeling every single flower,
Yeah.
they use just images,
Yeah,
and it looks really nice.
but I think that the lighting also is nice.
Yeah.
It feels very natural. So
Mm.
this is
Yeah, I think-
on cycles.
Yeah, it's Nishta on cycles, and I usually crank up the sun angle to like 180 or something, so that it gives like a shadow at like 45 degrees, and then I'd crank down the sun intensity so it's not producing like too much glares.
I see. Okay. And the scene you downloaded from somewhere, right? You said.
Yeah, it's on Blender Kit.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't explored too much on when it comes to Blender rendering. I mean, I did a couple, but
Hmm.
I went like hardcore on design, and renders I just use V-Red or whatever setups are there. But I've seen pretty cool effects on Blender, so
Yeah.
it's pretty.
I mean, this one is like a bit of mix of Photoshop and
Yeah.
Blender as well. The
Yeah.
title is initially like on Blender,
Yeah.
but then the background and everything is on Photoshop.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, cool stuff. I like the first one better, to be honest. I think
Mhm.
for some reason it looks more believable. This
Mhm.
one, I mean, it's cool, but it looks a little bit less believable. Maybe because of the huge window and all that. But I'm glad that you did it. Still looks cool that you have those two options. But I think this project is nice. It's pretty solid.
Mhm.
Probably the sketches you need to filter them out a little bit. Just get the best ones.
Yeah.
So you don't put a lot, right?
Yeah.
Because this is like, and I said this before. Your job as a designer is to make the synthesis of the design, right? Just to select the best and tell the story. And here, you show that you can do options, but you have 6 options in one page, plus a bunch of sketches. So there's a lot of content, and it's hard to see what you're trying to say. But when I see this, it's like, oh, okay, I know what you're trying to say, right?
Okay.
And I see this, but
Yeah,
here
yeah.
it's just, it put the audience to work, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna see this page and I'm gonna try to figure that out for like a couple minutes, or I'm just gonna slide it like whatever. This is nice,
Yeah.
right? So make it a little bit more obvious what you're trying to say on each slide, right?
Yeah.
This one is a
Okay.
little bit more obvious, but still, like, you can manage it. But in general, yeah, this is a good layout. Sketches are looking good. Maybe just this one is too saturated, but you have nice renderings. Maybe you can create a little bit more of hierarchy here, because these 3 top sketches are the same size. Right?
Yeah.
But I like
Yeah.
that at least you have the side view really obvious with the hierarchy. So.
Yeah. What do you think about the concept itself? Do you think it's strong or?
I think it's strong, to be honest. And you kind of like, I don't have to read too much to know what your intentions are, right? You have this inspiration. This is what you're aiming for. And then I see your final product and I kind of see what you're saying at the beginning. I was like, okay, it kind of does the job. So I think it's cool. You just need to summarize it a little bit better, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But the whole project is cool. I mean, the way you present it, this one I think is pretty useful, right? The way you're thinking about it, right? The concept page, right? And then the ideations, I think they're strong, right? These personally, I think is a little bit too much, right?
Okay.
But final renderings pretty straightforward. So yeah, package maybe
Yeah.
you should put a package
Okay. Yeah.
because I don't know what's the reference of the car, right? I don't know if it's a van or and I think that helps a lot. If you put a realistic package with the reference, it's gonna help you a lot. So
Okay. Yeah.
but yeah, man,
All right.
cool stuff.
Package.
Cool stuff.
Yeah. And the last one is just a BMW. So it's just a brand study and mainly kind of mix between the the electric BMWs and a
Yeah.
mix of like the sporty CS concepts that came out.
This is older or
This is the oldest.
because because this one looks way better than this one in terms of execution.
Okay.
I mean, personally.
Mm-hmm.
So
As in terms of how the final looks. Okay.
yeah, just even the renderings, like these ones are super clear. I know the forms are a little bit simpler, but it looks more striking, right? Design wise, it looks more. The intention looks way more clear than this one. It looks more like just like a normal car exercise, and and also because they're production cars. Well, they're close to production. You're trying to get the production looking. That's why sometimes it gets tricky because cars are picky in the terms of proportions and where things land and all that. So, and especially on this car, you should have a package design so you kind of like know what is the platform you're working with.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's cool. You put maybe like 3 options, right?
Okay.
So you don't have to have that many.
Yeah.
And yeah, also you need to have a hierarchy on the way you organize this, right? Because you have 3 renderings, right?
Yeah.
But then they're different colors.
Yeah.
And then
I know.
and then it's like the different colors, almost like different style.
Yeah.
And then they're
So
little, and then you have sketches in between, right? It's almost like you need to have a page where that's why I'm taking this as a benchmark, because I think this is your best work so far. Like this one, and I would put in second place maybe this guy.
Yeah.
And third place the BMW. So, but I think you should have a page like this, right? When you show clear surfaces, and then you show color, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's this is like one of the oldest projects where I was still learning like to use color.
Okay, cool.
I think that's why. But I get your point.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I mean, it's cool stuff, right? Cool stuff. I like it. Yeah, this is just like you gotta hit the package, the proportions, right? So, and I think, how do you model this? You just eyeball it with your sketches?
No. I do orthographic side views and front views.
But you get where do you get those orthographics from?
Those ones I just do them myself.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. You have to sketch on top of the package.
Oh no, package,
to make those orthographic drawings.
I did keep like which one, the vision concept or something as a reference, but not a package, I think.
I see. Cool. All right, man.
Yeah, and this is just renders.
Yeah. My
some old
poster
stuff.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool, man. Nice. All right.
All right. One final question I wanted to ask. Like, throughout the whole portfolio, where do you think I'm missing the point in terms of like, because like in terms of getting an internship or something, there's obviously some things missing. So I just wanted to know like the key points I should
Well,
focus on.
well, the thing is, I would suggest package design. That's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it's gonna put things on. When you start doing the modeling on top of the package, you're gonna realize many things, right? Many
Mm-hmm.
that things that are gonna help you to make this car more believable, right? Not boring, not conservative, more believable. That is like, oh, it makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
For
Yeah.
instance, right? This is almost like negative, right?
Yeah.
This shape, right? Whereas
Yep.
on the package, it's gonna do something like this, right? It's a big
Yeah.
chunk, right? If you think about
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
here to here, in reality, it's probably 10 centimeters.
Yeah.
It's a big chunk that you're missing. So, and this is aerodynamics, right? And then
Yeah.
same for here, straight line, but it's a little bit like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
if we go side view, right?
Yeah.
This will help too, right? The openings, like this,
Oh yeah.
like this, right? I mean, it's fine if they're pushed in, like this guy, it's
Mhm.
fine. But make sure on side view, you have the openings this way,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then you can push them in. But it
Okay.
has to be that opening, right?
Yeah. Yeah. What's the reason for having them open though?
Because those wheels, you're gonna change them. And
Okay.
and if you think about it for functional aspects, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you
Mm-hmm.
switch the wheel, you want the wheel house to be big enough so you can maneuver
Yeah.
this. And
Alright.
also,
Yep.
if you have these things just touching the wheel, but I think it's too dangerous just to go 100 miles per hour and you have a
Yeah.
half a centimeter, you have like 5 millimeter gap in there,
Mm-hmm.
right? So,
Yeah.
and also if it also make the wheels look like they're not getting strangled by the surface, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now it looks like this.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
how your wheels look. Whereas in reality, it's like
Yeah.
this, right?
Yeah.
So this is like a student queue. You know, as a student who make that.
Yeah.
You for sure know. Anyone who has experience already in the industry, they have this.
Yeah.
Unless they do a concept or something that where the wheels are kind of like part of the structure, you know, like but most of the parts, most of the time, like, you know, that's not the case. Like, so, but yeah, things like that, you know, you're gonna realize it with the package, right? Probably the front overhang, you could have make it maybe like this, right? Shorter, put a little bit more of hood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And make it look a little bit faster, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So, yeah, that here's a little bit unclear, right?
Mhm.
Maybe the design has to be a little bit clearer. Second thing,
Mhm.
this is almost like impossible to produce this I mean, it looks. I'm not trying to get too technical here, but it looks wrong. Something, because it's almost like it looks like origami, right?
Yeah.
So the option is you have a shot line here, right? And maybe you have you have clearly a piece coming up from there. That will make more sense.
All right. Yeah.
That will make more sense. But yeah, just think about those stuff. And the wheel flange, right? Too thick, right? For a sports car, too thick. If it was a SUV, very rugged, yeah, you might get away with a huge wheel flange, right? But too big.
Okay.
Right? So little things like that. And you're gonna find out if you go to plan view, you're gonna find out things on plan view. You go to front, rear, orthographic, you're gonna find more things. So I think overall, working on top of a package, that definitely helps a lot to figure out what's going on. All right?
Yeah, got it.
Cool. So I have to go, guys. If I'm missing something, really sorry, but I have to go. We can definitely keep talking next class. Probably next class also we can start doing a project. And I think what I have planned is that I think most of the people vote for having their own project, personal project, instead of driving one brief. So yeah, if you guys can start thinking about what do you guys want to do for next class, and you guys can present it. Just like come up with a concept page and probably just a package and no sketches, just concept page, package, and yeah, just tell me what you're thinking. Like whether you want to do a sports car, city car, SUV, any segment, doesn't matter. Or if you want to go and do something more crazy, but it's up to you guys. So we're gonna have a more personal freestyle project, freewheel project, whatever you guys want to work on. Is that cool?
That's cool.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, I think that's what the majority vote last time. So, but yeah, we can do whatever. But I think next class let's chat about it and bring your thoughts, bring your projects, and we move from there. We'll see.
I think it would be cool to have an overall brief to see what you can do under constraints. Because when you do your own personal projects, you just remove constraints you're not comfortable with. But when you have a brief, you kind of have to abide by the constraints presented and the limitations. So I think it's interesting to find
almost
solutions.
like a brief, but not specifying what segment, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we chat about it. If you guys have any thoughts, we can because still free. It's like still I don't know exactly what we're gonna do. Like I can put a brief, or we can do personal projects, or we can do whatever. So I guess we can chat during the week, and we decide what to do. But yeah, definitely next class let's begin with a new project. Okay. So then you guys have some work for showing portfolios professionally for internships or applying to schools, depends of each of you guys' situation. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Sounds good. All right, guys. So have a nice weekend. For some of you, it's already Monday, or I don't know. So here's Sunday. So have a nice week, and I'll see you guys next session. Okay.